Welcome to the WedPro podcast, the show for wedding professionals and business owners.
Each month, we bring you top industry experts, business chat, and hints and tips to grow your business.
I'm Katie.
And I'm Roxy.
Welcome to the WedPro podcast.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the WedPro podcast. We are here, we are Roxy and Katie, and it's great to have you here.
Yeah, thanks. Today we are talking the C word, nice and early. So, although I did see an advert on the telly yesterday, like a proper Christmas advert on the TV, but it's not too early to start thinking about it, is it? There's like, what, 11, 12 weeks to go, something like that.
Oh no, oh, it gives me the heebie-jeebies. I haven't seen any adverts yet, but I've seen a couple of my friends put on their socials like, oh my gosh, it's a Christmas advert. Does that mean it's time to put the decorations up? And I'm like, no.
No. But it is time to start thinking about it in terms of business, and a little bit of forward planning always helps along the way. But before we go into that, how are you, Roxy?
I am very well. The sun is shining and that always warms my soul up. I've actually stood in the garden for 10 minutes today with my cup of tea, just stood there basking in the sun.
Nice. I think, the sunshine always puts me in a good mood. I'm good in the hood. What have we been doing? We've been lots and lots of Wedcon admin, haven't we? It's not too long to go now. It's like something ridiculous, like 27 days. We're pre-recce in this, aren't we? So by the time this goes out, it'll be even less, but we kind of hit that 4-week mark, didn't we? Just tying off the last few bits and bobs, lots of emails back and forth with the venue, getting like our last bit surprises all ready for kind of people that are attending. So if you are coming, we can't wait to see you there. We're planning a really good day, and we've poured like 2 years of planning into this, haven't we? So we're kind of at those last minute stages and preparations, which is just so exciting. We launched a scheme last week as well, which has been really lovely to have been able to launch that, wasn't it? Which is like our pay it forward scheme. So we said for like Wedcon this year, we're in a better position in our business. Like, we've done a lot behind the scenes to kind of get our business better this year. One of the things that we wanted to do for Wedcon was keep the price as low as possible, so that we make the event as accessible as possible for people to be able to come, with all sorts going on in the world at the moment and all sorts going on in the world in business. We wanted to keep the price as low as possible. So like tickets are 50 quid to come for the day, and we're packing that day with value, aren't we? But we know for one reason or another, there were some people that would really have loved to have come but just weren't in a position to be able to afford it for all sorts of reasons. So this year we wanted to launch a pay it forward scheme, didn't we, whereby we gave like a select number of tickets to wedding professionals that are really serious about implementing things into their business, that they are doing some amazing stuff in their business, but for whatever reason couldn't attend and couldn't purchase a ticket this year. And that's been lovely. And thank you so much to those people who got in touch with us and bought tickets for other people. So you are our little heroes. Thank you so much. And then
it gives me goosebumps, even when you've just said that. Like, it gives me goosebumps to think that there's such kind, lovely people in this world that have put a hand in their pocket to enable someone else to better
be in the room.
business.
And actually, some people that weren't even turning up this year were like, hi girl, I'm not going to be able to come this year, but pay this ticket forward to somebody else. And that was just really nice, wasn't it? And so thank you if you were one of those people that did that. And we've got in touch with all of the people for our pay it forward scheme, and that's been lovely. Like, some of the messages that we've received from those people has been great, and we're looking forward to meeting them and absolutely everybody else in the room. We're super excited. Yes, there's still tickets available, so if you're listening thinking, oh, do you know what, I am free on November the 9th, and I do want to be there, come on. Come and grab one of the last tickets. We've got all sorts of speakers lined up, haven't we, Roxy?
We have. It's going to be a great day. It's been a long time in the making. We've pulled together some incredible thought leaders of the industry. It's just, I can't even stress enough how great it's going to be in a room full of wedding industry businesses, because we've had a tough couple of years, haven't we?
Yeah.
It's time to get all that behind us, look to the future, celebrate the industry. You know, at the end of the day, you're going to leave there motivated, armed with the tools that you need to smash 2023. You're going to nail it.
You said 2023. She said it, which is going to segue nicely into the pod that we're talking about today. But yeah, one last thing. We've been starting to receive our speaker presentations, haven't we? So we've had a little sneak peek as to what they are bringing. And let me tell you, like, we knew that we booked some great speakers, didn't we? And we were able to chat to you guys and poll you and ask you what you needed. So yeah, we've got everything there, from kind of raising your prices with ease, how to kind of make 6 figures in your business, or if you're already at 6 figures, how to make that 7 figures if you want to go to 7 figures. We've got everything from the things that you need to be doing to have a booked out business. We've got Jackie sharing like her secret to how she's like tripled her income and consistently has a booked out wedding business. We have got Robin coming to talk to us all about smashing your sales targets and how to be an absolute boss at sales, which is such an important topic. And we've spoken about this on the pod before, haven't we? About sales, and you know, without sales, you've not got a business. So that's a really important topic. And then we've got other people there as well that are going to be talking about all the new things in marketing and business to be looking out for and implementing in your business in the next 12 months. Along with a room full of amazing wedding businesses from up and down the country. Plus, there are free drop-in clinics. Now, just wanted to chat to you about that really quickly. If you are coming, you don't need to book onto the clinics at all. We'll be there, so come and pick our brains about anything marketing related or anything kind of social media, audit, anything like that. And there's going to be a few other people there to talk branding or sales or SEO too, but you just need to kind of go and grab the person that you want to speak to. Everybody's really friendly and super approachable, but you don't need to book in. And also, somebody asked today, was the parking free? Yes, it is. It's included in your ticket. We've also got a branding photographer. There's so much going on. So yeah, like we've planned loads of exciting things, and there's a few surprises that we've got up our sleeve that we're spending the next couple of weeks just finalising, just to make it like a day of celebration and wonderfulness, along with some top-notch learning, because it's not all about having fun, is it?
Unfortunately not. There has to be some learning in there at some point.
But we've looked at the speaker talks. Everything's like looking amazing, isn't it? So yeah, if you are coming to Wedcon, we can't wait to see you there. Come and say hello, come and get your picture taken with us, come and pick our brains about anything. And yeah, we're just really looking forward to seeing you there. Right, shall we deep dive in to
deep dive into the word of Christmas?
Into Christmas. There we go. That is the one and only time I'm going to sing on this podcast, everybody. So
Put like a little Christmas jingle into this one as well. So
are we allowed to do that? Are we allowed? Are we going to get
yeah, there are jingles that we can put in. That's it now. I'm putting some bells in that to that moment.
Some little Christmas bells. Okay, so some of you may have already started to think about this, some of you may not, and it might be right at the back of your mind. You know, we've just come out of a really busy season, and you might be like, oh God, can my brain think about anything else? But we're here to tell you, look, with just some forward thinking, some forward planning, you can go into the Christmas season really prepared. Obviously, 2 things are going on, aren't they? This is our busiest season of the year in terms of new engaged couples coming through the door, making sure that your website and everything's on fleek, looking for that. And you can go and listen to our previous podcast. I think it was 2 ago, wasn't it? Where we talked all things how to get your business engagement season ready. So you need to be thinking about that anyway, and just making sure images are up to date, all your social media, and all of the other tips that we put into that podcast. So go back and listen to that one if you've not been able to catch up on that yet. But also on the flip side of that as well, we've got Christmas, and people spend money at Christmas. No shock there. So how can you get in on some extra sales, boost your revenue, and finish the year on a high, and yeah, just get you nice and prepared for the Christmas busy season coming up?
Yeah, I think Christmas is a really great time to come up with a couple of different offers that you can maybe put out there. You could also do like gift vouchers against your service. So if a potential couple, you know, has got parents that are wanting to put towards the wedding, or a family member or a friend, then that's a little opportunity there where they might be able to go, hey, look, can I have this for Christmas, please? It's X amount towards my photography or my planning or whatever it is. But Christmas is a great time. And like you say, there is money out there. People do spend, don't they? And especially at Christmas.
Absolutely. And I think this is the time that you need to be utilising to bring even more attention to your business, your service, and to your customers. And there'll be some of you who also, you know, maybe you're a product business, or maybe you're a caterer, or maybe you're a venue, and you will probably already be thinking about Christmas and the products and things that you're launching. But maybe we know that of some venue dressers, don't we, that also at Christmas they have additional services that you can purchase from them. So I know venue dressers that come and decorate your Christmas table, for example, or the bows that you can have on your door. So if you are somebody that is launching something new for Christmas, you need to start thinking about how you're going to incorporate that into your marketing nice and early, so that not only your couples are going to be aware that this is something that you now offer, but also you might not just be marketing to couples over this period. I did this last year. I hired like all of my dining table. I hired like nice cutlery, nice plates, nice centerpieces.
And I thought, is she cray?
I loved it, and I probably will do it this year as well. Just to make, and for me it was better to hire that than to purchase it all. It was a really big cost to purchase it all outlay. So for me, I think it was like £50, and I got like a nice centerpiece, beautiful candles, crockery, cutlery, all of it, napkins, linens, and it was all beautiful. But if you are somebody like that is adding an additional service, maybe you're also going to do like Christmas cards or Christmas mini photo shoots, whatever it is.
I was just going to say, if you're a photographer and you've already got couples that are booked in for like next year, could you offer them up like an upsell on some Christmas card photography or a family portrait for Christmas? It's going to get a bit creative with ideas.
I mean, when my children were little, I used to always do like the little Christmas photo where I think one year they were in a sleigh, another year they had like Christmas jumpers and all of that. Now
dogging on the act.
Not now. My children are too old. I think my daughter would still get involved, but my son, no chance. You can't get a camera near that kid.
Boys.
Can't get a camera near that child. For that one. Excuse me. Also, like if you have got a shop front, I miss this a little bit. Do you? Having the shop front.
I really miss it.
And design and be able to design kind of a window space and have that to kind of pull customers in. We quite often would get our shop window in the local newspaper, wouldn't we? Because we would like really creatively think as to how we could design that window to be a little bit outside of the box. And quite often, I mean, we got a radio interview off the back of one of them, didn't we? Because we just went all out. Yeah, we went all out on one. But if you are somebody and you're lucky enough to have a retail space, to start thinking about what you want your Christmas decorations to look like this year, and perhaps decorating your shop or window, or maybe you're somebody that hires a space in somebody else's shop and thinking about original and beautiful ways so that people that are passing just can't help but stop and look.
Yeah, there's nothing like a beautiful shop window just to stop you in your tracks. I mean, if you have got your own space, maybe you're not so creative in that way, you could collab with another local wedding supplier who is, and get all your stuff done that way.
Yeah, we would quite often do that in the shop, wouldn't we? Collaborate with like venue dressers to come and do like a window design, and then they would put like their details inside. But not only, this isn't just for those of you that have got physical premises, this is something that you can do on your website as well, just kind of, or even on your logo or your social media banners as well, just to incorporate kind of that like holiday spirit, that Christmassy spirit, especially if you are somebody that is running like a really short-term offer or something like that. That can be a really good way to kind of have that offer front and center, so that when people are kind of landing on your website, it initially draws them in. And if you are kind of go down that Christmas route and maybe theme it into kind of Christmas, it also creates that sense of urgency for people. So whether they are brides or couples, or just kind of you're somebody that is promoting a new product to somebody, to kind of regular Joe blogs, it's not a couple, it kind of gives people that sense of urgency to book. The other thing we all need to be aware of, while I just thought about it, is that there are postal strikes this year. So really, we need to be thinking about promoting products and services much earlier on, so that we can make sure that they can get there in time for Christmas as well. So people are going to be thinking about doing their shopping even earlier this year to be able to avoid those strikes. So you need to make sure that your social media channels are in top shape. And this also goes for the fact that we are in engagement season now. And what we know is that brides to be and couples to be, grooms to be, follow many social media accounts in the days and weeks immediately after they've just got engaged. And that's just so that they can get an overview into what planning a wedding looks like, and also for them to be able to get inspired as well. So we need to make sure that your social media channels are in absolute top shape, and they should be appealing to your existing customers as well as any potential new customers as well. And thinking about those hashtags that you can be using on your posts, as well as any kind of usual hashtags that you would kind of include in there as well, but kind of seasonal current topics, etc. as well.
And not to mention, you know, you've probably been stood at quite a lot of wedding fairs, or are going to be. So again, your socials just need to be on point. You need to be showing up consistently, so they can get a real feel for what you're about and what value that you are going to bring to them.
Yeah, I think online contests are a really great way to kind of attract attention during this time as well. And there'll be a lot of people kind of running offers, from anything from kind of Black Friday offers to Christmas deals, etc. But even if you wanted to kind of extend that into the new year in January, to kind of capitalize on those people getting engaged over the Christmas holidays and into New Year, then you can easily kind of come up with something and get it on your social media accounts. You could give away a gift when people come and visit you in store, whether you're a bridal shop or, I don't know, a cake maker or whatever it is that you do. And you could even wrap it up in beautiful, like, Christmassy paper if you wanted to as well.
Any cake makers out there wouldn't need a sampler, a tester before they get out. I'm here. No, don't, because I won't fit in my dress for Wedcon.
Yeah,
that's such a nice idea, because that's really personable as well. It just gives that something extra, doesn't it? It just makes you feel a little bit extra special.
absolutely. And I think it's also a nice time to and this is often forgotten about in marketing, and it is something that we would do in the shop. If you run a long or established business, it makes sense for you to just invest a little bit of money in sending out like a nice Christmas card or thank you card to your customers. And we would do this, didn't we? And we would send out anniversary cards. And because we were a bridal shop, we obviously would come quite a few months before the wedding. We'd also send out like a wedding day congratulations card as well by post. And although this can feel like it's not marketing, and it can feel like it's not, there's no immediate response from you kind of shelling out that outlay, it just keeps you in people's minds. And your previous clients, they probably or might know other people getting married, or kind of other generations in their family now getting married. And I think when we receive something high quality and just nice with a personal touch, it really brings people that nice little bit of joy and just reminds them of your business as well. So when they're then back at work, and they hear of a colleague that's getting married, or a friend or a cousin, they will certainly think of you like straight away. So you're going to be giving a really great impression that you deliver impeccable customer service, but also it's going to give that feeling that that client that they recommend to you is going to be in safe hands, and that you really value your past clients. So if you are somebody that is in the position to be able to just send out a Christmas card or a thank you card to your previous clients, I think that's a really lovely way. And if you're not, you know, even something as simple as doing a social media post or even a social media video from you and your business to say thank you for supporting your business this year, that's just a lovely thing to do, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you could even, if you aren't in the position to physically send them out, you could even do voice notes or like a little video in their inbox. It's just as nice. And if you are sending a card, top tip, make sure it's handwritten. I used to end up writing it in the shop.
Roxy's got beautiful handwriting.
I haven't, I'm a lefty, it's like squiggly, but anyway.
Yeah, she's got beautiful writing, don't listen to her. But yeah, Roxy would end up writing them. But yeah, it's just nice touch, and I think it really gives people that feeling that, and especially with weddings, this is so so important that person is really valued and going to be looked after, and that's really important, that trust factor, isn't it, when people are kind of looking to book even in the future.
In that card as well, you can add like little sneaky drop your socials on there. There's like, if they've not left a review yet, you can just give them a little nudge.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, I wanted to talk emails. I know it's not everybody's favourite. Have we done a podcast on emails yet? I don't think we have. We've done a Facebook Live video for sure. So if you're somebody that is sitting at home thinking, do you know what, I don't really know what I'm doing on email marketing, or I know I need to be utilising this a little bit more, we will schedule a podcast in to be in the imminent future. But if you want to go and check that out now, hop on over into our Facebook group and go and hunt out that video. And we go into detail, don't we, about how to set up successful emails, how we've gone from kind of having less than 2% open our emails to more than 60% of our email list opening our emails, and making £6,000 on an email that we sent out earlier on in the year. So we kind of break all of that down for you, but we will bring it to the podcast. But around this time of year, it's really important to be thinking about email marketing, because people don't want to think too hard about what gifts to buy for their loved ones, and you can just be that person, that kind of prompt to allow people to kind of buy your product at the right time, and you're much more likely to see conversions that way as well. Because the beauty of kind of email marketing is that people don't have to go searching for that gift, because you're going to send it straight to them in their inbox. And you know, if you have easy click to buy buttons so that your customers can just buy your product straight through the email without having to kind of go searching for it, that's even better. It can also lead them over to your website where they might make multiple purchases as well. And that would really target those people who kind of want to buy gifts for a few people at one. But you can use emails as well, like maybe you're somebody that doesn't have a product-based business and you've got a service-based business, but you can still use emails in that way. Like you mentioned before, Roxy, that you could, it's not just about targeting like the couples, it could be about targeting their friends and family and having you know, somebody like a mum or a sister purchase your tiara or your veil or your garter or whatever it is, or a voucher towards your photography or your wedding album. So you could kind of pop everything that you kind of do and just showcase it into those emails. But you can even use it to send out like a Christmas newsletter as well. So keep them up to date with what's going on in your business, any kind of opening hours that you've got, or any kind of posting schedule that you need to kind of keep on top of, especially with the strikes that are coming up. And email campaigns are just a really low cost way, but it's a really effective way if you can get it right, on targeting a large amount of people at once and bringing the products straight to them. So, you know, don't forget to mix it up and to plan nice and early, so you can start to kind of send out Christmas teaser emails if you want to, around the time kind of mid-November to end of November, any kind of Black Friday offers that you're kind of running or anything like that. And then amp it up as we get closer and closer to Christmas in order of like what your best products are, or point them to kind of any blogs to kind of just point them in the direction of being able to kind of purchase your products easier. I think it's just worth mentioning while we're talking about this as well, in terms of the shop side, is to, if you're somebody that's got Instagram shop set up as well, or that you are a product-based business, to make sure that you have that set up so that people are able to purchase your products with kind of 1 or 2 clicks and be directed straight from Instagram. They don't need to go searching for everything. Because I know, I don't know about you, Roxy, but I like to be told what people want for Christmas, and I don't like to sit and think about it too much. I can kind of get myself into like a big spin about trying to plan the perfect gift for somebody. So if
it can be time consuming as well. So if someone's going to say to me, oh, have you thought about this? Like, oh God, that's a brilliant idea. Thank you. I'm taking that one. I'm having it.
Yeah, and
about emails is doesn't have to be over complicated. I don't know whether it's seen as like this big scary thing when it doesn't actually have to be. What I like about even our emails that we send out is how creative you can get with them. Like you can brand them, you can whack images in there. It's quite fun to do. So once you've got your content down, like the creating it, because we are a creative industry, I really enjoy it.
But the thing about email marketing is that when they open their inbox, their attention is inside of their email. So it's not like you're competing with their friend that's just had a baby, or pictures of hen do's, or advertisements for all sorts of products popping up on their timelines on Instagram and on Facebook and all of the reels and everything else that can kind of capture their attention. Their attention is purely on the emails inside. So it's a nice way of kind of cutting out a lot of that competition and a lot of that noise, isn't it? So we find emails to be really effective for our business. And if you're somebody that doesn't know where to start, like I said, go and have a little look at that video that we did in our Facebook group. For those of you that are not inside of our Facebook group, it's the Wedding Business Hub. Go and search out email marketing and it will pop up. And we kind of break that down into everything that we've done to kind of get to where we are now. And I know that that's helped a load of people. So yeah, definitely go and search that one out.
If you are really, really mega struggling and you want extra help, just drop it in inbox. We are here to help you with that. That is what we're here for.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Did we talk offers? Did we talk
offers? A little bit, but let's go into it a little bit more, and also let's also talk about your out of office, because that's an important one.
For sure. So I think it's important to be kind of setting financial goals, and also to be thinking about the offers that you want to run nice and early. You don't want to be in this state where you're just kind of panicking, you're thinking, oh, I haven't got as many orders as I want to get in, I'm just going to run 50% off and be done with it. One of the mistakes we see all too often is people that don't cost out things properly inside of their business and actually don't know how much profit they're making at the end of the day. So with planning, you can really cost everything out for you. You can know how much you want to be charged for your time. You can know how much your postage is going to be. You might want to change your postage, for example, over Christmas, because lots of things tend to kind of go missing at this time of year just because of the amount of volume that post has to kind of do. So you might want to have a tracking option, or maybe pay a little bit more for the postage when you do send things. So I think it is super important for you to well, it is super important. I don't think it is. We know it's super important for you to cost everything out properly, so that you know that what you can afford, and you know that you are not giving away items or working for free when you do these deals.
To factor in your time in that as well, because you
absolutely
your time.
Absolutely. So, you might decide that you want to do a Black Friday deal, or you might just want to think, you want to think about a new and unique way to offer a deal. You might want to just reward your loyal customers, or you might want to pull in new customers too. But many businesses will now be offering deals and offers at this time, but it's kind of how you do it that's going to make the difference. So most shoppers, and I know that I'm definitely one of those shoppers, will want to take advantage of kind of getting money off items on the run up to Christmas. It's a really expensive time of year. There's lots of presents to buy for, and the deals kind of start appearing kind of anyway from the end of November, from Black Friday, and they continue all the way over Christmas and sometimes into the new year as well. But I'm not one of those people that buys their Christmas shopping early. I'm not one of those. So you can kind of think as to when you want to run your offers, and if you want to do that in stages during over that period, because you might be in kind of a service or a product where you could encourage customers to keep coming back and buying more over each stage. So if you were, maybe you're in something that has kind of repeat business, or you have a product or a service that you can repeat, then having those kind of deals that come in waves is a really good way to get people to buy more. And another way that we used to do this in the shop would be that we would have kind of like a loyalty scheme, wouldn't we? Whereas they would get like stamps, and you can do these digitally now. You don't need to do them all printed out and sent via the post or anything. You can do them digitally. Again, email marketing is really great for this one, whereby like customers can earn like the more they spend from you, they can earn different rewards. So whether that is like they earn free shipping, kind of one time. Yay, free shopping. Maybe they spend with you 3 times and you give them like £5 off or anything like that. But what we do know is that statistics show us that the more you kind of, if you do offer free shipping with your products, it encourages your customer to spend more, and it eradicates that kind of last minute decision as to whether they really want to buy this product or not. And those businesses that introduced loyalty schemes into their business found that their customers were much more likely to return and be a repeat customer. So that's something that you can think about. I know that a really nice way to do this, and you can put them on your website really nice and easily, are those like spin the wheel things. So as you kind of go onto a website, like you can go onto a website and then you can spin the wheel, and that could get you like a different discount, whether that is like £1 off or £10 off or free shipping or whatever it is. And it introduces that kind of fun factor into kind of that shopping experience as well, which just makes people feel good, don't they, when like I've won something, I've got like 10% off or 20% off.
Energy company do that, so when I submit a meter reading, I get to spin
Yeah, mine too, but I never win.
No, I don't. So I'm like, this is a fix. If you're going to do that, make sure that people actually win. But the main thing of all those points that you've just said there, Kate, is I think be organised with it and plan it. Get it down on paper. Don't be a last minute Nancy who's like, oh my life, it's Black Friday, like next Friday, and I've not got any offers going. Plan it all out in advance. You're going to feel a lot more in control and a lot less stressed.
Yeah, and then it's better for you to be able to kind of schedule your socials into that as well, so that you've got your socials all scheduled out. And email marketing, the email marketing provider we use, we can kind of schedule them out in advance and they just go without us kind of doing anything or thinking about it. But using all of these ways to be able to promote your products, your services, any Christmas offers that you've got going on, any Christmas offers you've got going on, or New Year's offers you've got going on that are targeting brides and couples, and just making your audience aware of any kind of deals coming up as well. Remember to use swipe ups on Instagram and shopping links for those of you that don't have 10,000 followers. And exactly like your emails as well, just make it really quick and easy. Cut out the faff in the middle. You want to get people from your kind of seeing your stuff to your checkout, to your product, to your checkout in as smooth as process as possible. Otherwise, people will just drop off.
Yeah, don't over information people. I hate over information. I'm like, okay, just trying to find just want to get to A to B, but sometimes blocks can pop up. So just make it as simple, as seamless, easy as possible.
I think people do everything from kind of like 12-day of Christmas offers to kind of like advent calendar, open a door and there's like a little prize or offer behind. So you can you don't just have to do that kind of spin the wheel idea that we said. You can get really nice and creative with it, and it's just a nice way to kind of encourage customer loyalty. Thank you followers as well for supporting your business over the last 12 months, and just to kind of increase your revenue over this Christmas period as well. Yeah. Oh, there you go. She's singing.
Once I'm in the Christmas spirit, that's it. I'm into it. But getting me there, getting me across that finish line of Christmas, or the start line. I'm always kind of reluctant. I'm not putting my decorations up yet. I'm not doing it. And then once I'm there, I'm like, oh my life! I want new decorations. I want to dress my table.
I think it's important to know as well how long you're going to have off for Christmas, and getting that communicated as well, getting your out of office on, as Roxy said. So if you're somebody that's having like an extended period of time off, to just make sure that you've got an auto pop-up message on your emails and on your socials as well, and there's a way for people to get in touch with you in case of kind of any emergencies or any weddings that you've got kind of going on over the period. Some of you will still be doing weddings, so you've got all of this to think about alongside kind of Christmas weddings as well.
I love a good Christmas wedding. Yeah, I was just going to say, kind of make sure that your couples that you've currently got, if their weddings are coming up, they don't feel like they can't contact you if it is an emergency. So just like you've just got to put that across, that I'm still here, but I'm having time off, blah, blah, blah. But if it's an emergency or it's urgent, you can reach me here, etc. And it's only understandable, like people will expect you to be having time off at Christmas, but if you don't make it known, there's always that chance that there will be unwanted contact. We've had it before, haven't we?
Absolutely. All too often. All too often. But yeah, it's always nice to sprinkle a little bit of Christmas, and it never hurt anyone, did it?
Gosh, no, we've said Christmas so many times on this day, in this last hour. I've got a question. Have your kids give you their Christmas list yet, or their wishes?
Yes.
Have they? Mine haven't.
Yes, and it's nice and easy this year. My daughter wants one expensive big present, so that's done, and then she'll just get like a few little bits to go with that. And my son wants cash, so thank you very much, job done. Won't even think about it till December.
Boom.
And then family. But I will just ask my family, what do you want? Like I said, I'm not somebody that enjoys the gift like the gift hunting.
Not going to be going like Christmas shopping and spending a day.
I might, yeah. There'll be a few odd bits that I need to get. I'm more about food. So I think we're
I was going to say, I'm a foodie, you know me. I'm all about the food, planning my food shop budget, thinking, are we going to so-and-so's for Christmas? If so, what food are we having? I
like to have nice decorations. So the house is always nicely decorated. The tree is like beautiful. I have like a massive 10-foot Christmas tree, and that's always decorated really, really nicely, and the table's always laid quite nicely. That's kind of that for me. But yeah. Although it's not quite ready to start thinking about getting excited about. Well, maybe it is. Maybe some of you are already. For me, it won't be until Wedcon is done, and then give me a week to get over Wedcon. And then
my daughter's birthday's done, November the 19th. When that's out of the way, I can start thinking about Christmas. I mean, who has a baby then, honestly?
But whatever you decide to do for your business this Christmas, we hope that it's super successful. But we would definitely encourage you to start thinking about things now, getting things just in order, getting your ducks in a row, so that when the time comes, it doesn't sneak up on you, and everything's organised, and as organised as it can be. So yeah, be sure to let us know if you've got any Christmas offers coming up, or if you're somebody that is launching new products, or you're somebody that's not just catering to couples this Christmas. Let us know. Hop into our group and do let us know. But yeah, thanks for kind of hopping into like mid-December and Christmas jingle bells. Very temporary. Normal service will resume next week.
Yes, it will. Have a lovely rest of your week, guys, and we'll see you on the next episode. Take care.
Merry Christmas.
Oh my God, you said it.